I'm like pretty anti-system and anti-establishment. I hate these casinos.
He's one of the most winningest players of all time and has been banned from almost every casino in Las Vegas.
I told the backstabbers put the knife away. I'm trying to get my family to a nicer place.
He gambles with millions at a time and has been notably accompanied by several recognizable faces. But to be honest, that doesn't answer the question that's on a lot of our minds. Who is this guy? This is Feeds with a special on Dirty Goth Boy, aka...
My name's Mikki, and I'm a professional gambler.
But you better keep on grinding, keep on rising, keep on shining.
If you haven't seen the comments when Mikki posts things like rascaling through a casino with millions in cash, long story short, there's a lot of theories on how he's able to pull it all off. And since we got this chance to ask him anything, I picked one of those theories. Is he a casino industry plant?
When I first heard that, I thought it was so silly because, bro, I'm like super punk rock, man. Like, I'm like pretty anti-system and anti-establishment. I hate these casinos. I don't know how I can portray that, like, over a camera. I think it's really challenging. But I've said it before on air, and I'll say it again. I hope these things burn down. All the executives are still in them.
They forget, then you remind them what we call a perfect timing.
If I was a plant, then wouldn't like all the casinos want me? Why am I banned from all of them? Why don't they take my action? Like, why is it so challenging to be able to gamble? I mean, the evidence is so overbearing that one couldn't be real. That out of all the conspiracies, I mean, on my own, I can create better conspiracies with less holes in it to describe like something other than the fact I'm a winning gambler.
Now that we got that out of the way, let's get to know the real Mikki.
I was born in New Jersey. I was always pretty close to New York City when I was a young adult, and then for 8 years I lived in South Florida before I moved to LA and Vegas simultaneously.
Growing up, did you grow up privileged at all? Did you grow up with money?
So I was born into an affluent family. My family was well off. I was always comfortable. I never yearned for anything I didn't get. When I was 14, that's around the same time, my father was also incarcerated and had lost everything. It was a family business. So my grandfather's income came from residuals based off the business he handed to my father and my father's brother. When they lost the business, all the money dried up, not just for my nuclear family, my mother and father, but also extended, whether it be cousins, aunts, uncles, and my grandparents. So around 14, income stopped and the money started drying up. And I think the last time I ever received any sort of financial support or help, not because they didn't want to, but because they couldn't, was I was probably 19 years old.
So how long were you homeless for?
I was homeless on and off, I'd say between 3 and 4 years, and the longest single time being homeless was 9 months. My life was not going forward. You know, I was getting older and my life was just staying stagnant in like the lowest points that you could be in. So all these people I grew up with, all my friends, ex-girlfriends, everybody was succeeding in whatever vision that meant for them. And in no way was I accomplishing or even reaching towards any level of success based on what my perspective of success is.
Yeah, homie, that's straight facts. Yeah, I know you, but we ain't friends. Quit asking me questions.
When I was young, like a young adult, I used to get arrested so much that my mother actually became a bail bondsman. I think my biggest buy-in maybe was $9 million.
Yeah, we in this section, but you can't get in. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, I got the new Chrysler, blue with the tint. Quit asking me questions. I'm tired of these questions, asking me questions. I want them a question.